early in the morning and get your bum on the floor. All right, let's get going. So, let's put some music on. Bodhi, Bodhi, let's put some music on. Let's see what happens today. All right. So I do want you to think, as we sit cross-legged, seated position, you can place your hands down onto your knees. That was a good start, eh? Close your eyes. And I want you to just begin breathing for me. Using your breath to arrive right now, right here in this moment. You're not missing anything exciting on your phone, so just allow the eyes to close. Follow that breath. Morning, Jason Dove. Tom DePerna and Jason all at the same time, dear me. Inhale in through the nose and exhale it out through the mouth. Good, do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale it out, sigh it out. Good, notice what happens to your body when you take a deep breath out. Do you notice how the shoulders kind of fall, the body relaxes? So just settle into a nice pattern of breathing in through the nose this time. Seal the lips, breathe out through the nose. And we're using the breath. Yoga is a breath practice. We're using the breath to calm the mind. Consider when you're angry, when you're afraid, what happens to the breath? Right? Short and sharp, and look what it does to the body. It tenses up the body, right? It takes you into fight mode. Sometimes fight mode, what we need, but right now, yoga, meditation, this type of practice takes you into relax mode, rest, digest. Parasympathetic nervous system kicks in, not the fight or flight, right? That releases cortisol in the body. We're going for chilling out, resting the body, and resting the mind. As you start to breathe in, let's lengthen that inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and just hold that breath for a few moments at the top. And exhale it out slowly. 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath at the bottom until you can hold no more. As you inhale, grateful for that breath, right? The only reason you're alive is that breath. So as we learn a practice that allows us to use the breath to calm the mind, to calm the body, you see how you feel afterwards. Good. On your next inhale, softly you can flicker your eyes open. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands up. Bring the hands together. Good, maybe a yawn. Oh, come on, Stephanie. Get that hangover. Good, exhale, bring the hands down. And again, take an inhale. Try to lengthen through the spine. Lift up. Maybe take the gaze up this time. Good, as you exhale, just bring your right hand down and lean over to the left. Nice and gentle, but I want you to press through that left bum cheek. Press it down, because if you just kind of lean over, right, it's like, okay, I'm leaning over. Now, if you reach up with the fingers, press down through that left tailbone. Look what happens, this whole left side rib cage opens up. Good, inhale, come up to center, exhale, other side. Good, maybe reach a little more, press down a little more, look up at the fingers. Good, inhale nice and tall, take a little twist out to the right. So lift the spine, exhale, fold it over. Okay, I got my mat back. Good, inhale back to center, reach up, extend the hands high, look up. Exhale, little twist out to the left. Just gaze over the shoulder. Good, inhale, come back to center. Reach up, nice and tall. And exhale, just bring the hands down in front. Okay, find that edge where you're like, ow. But not, hopefully not ow, but maybe. Take an inhale, lift up the chest, lift up through the lower back, and then slowly draw the chin into the chest. Maybe turn the palms over, make a little boat shape. Make a little cup with the hands. This is Hasta Mudra, it's an energetic shape. Giving and receiving, right? Equal energy exchange. Just take 3 more breaths here for me. Good, turn the hands over, slowly come up onto all fours. Take the big toes to touch. Take the knees to the outside edge of your mat. Spread the fingers, take an inhale and draw the bum back to the heels. On your exhale, walk the hands forward in front of you and lower the forehead down towards the mat. I want you to take 5 breaths here for me. Relax your elbows. On your next inhale, walk the hands over to the left, as far as they'll go, but keep that right bum cheek down on the heel. Maybe right hand on top of left, and just turn your right cheekbone down. Little twist in the neck, a nice gentle rotation in that cervical spine. A nice gentle grounding start to our practice today. As we settle into our mat, settle into our practice, settle into our body, and settle into our mind. We give the mind a break. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, walk the hands all the way over to the right. Nice and slow. Turn the left cheek down to the mat, left hand on top of right. Take 5 breaths for me. On your next inhale, walk the hands back to the center. Slowly rise and draw yourself onto your belly. Come down onto your elbows. Now, draw the elbows underneath the shoulders so you have a nice right angle. Fingers spread out in front. Take the feet behind and just let the feet come apart. Tops of your toes are into your mat. Take an inhale. I want you to press up through the elbows, through the palms of your hands. Spread your fingers, look up. Exhale, slowly lower the chin to the chest. Relax. And again, inhale, press up through the knees. Press up through the elbows. And exhale, relax. If you'd like, draw the palms underneath the shoulders. Bring the elbows, hug your ribs. Slowly lift halfway up. Press up. Look straight ahead, squeeze your bum cheeks, and exhale, slowly lower down, just warming up that lower back. And again, elbows right into the sides, press through the heel of your hand. And when you're ready, inhale, push all the way up. Come back onto the knees, curl the toes, take a few cat and cow shapes. You drop the belly, lift the nose to the ceiling. Exhale, suck your belly to spine, tuck your tailbone, and push through the hands. Bring your chin to your chest. And again, in time with your breath, nice and slow. Let's slow the body down, let's slow the mind down. At least for 1 hour in our days right now. Inhale. As you're looking up at the ceiling, maybe the shoulders open out, maybe the elbows rotate outwards. Good, finding a little bit more space in every shape in the body. So we do it with intention and not just out of habit. Okay, come into neutral spine, so draw the belly button in, rearrange the knees, rearrange the hands, and see if you can take that right leg all the way behind you. Press the toe into the mat, press back through the heel, just look down in between your thumbs so your head is nice and relaxed. Just push back, feel that Achilles. Good, change sides, other foot, left leg back, press, curl the toes under, press back through the heel. And breathe. Don't forget, that's why we're here. Good, bring the left knee back, right leg again, take it behind. And on an inhale, lift it up, parallel to the ground. Look down in between the thumbs. And on an exhale, draw it over to the left, diagonally behind you. So you're crossing over the other foot. Plonk the toes on the ground. That's it, touch the ground with your pinky and your big toe. And now push back. Just a little. Take a deep breath in. And look over that left shoulder, try and find your foot. Aha, what's happening with that right hip? Feel your IT band, you feel a bunch of stuff kind of releasing. Now watch your wrists. If your wrists are sore, I had mine in a cast for 3 months. So you could also lower down to the elbows, get off the wrists, Barbara, and look over your shoulder. Okay, so always options. Let your body guide you. So if something hurts, feels uncomfortable, don't do it. Right? Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, place it down, other side. Lift the leg. Up first, nice and parallel. Try to lift up through the core, out of that hip. Good, take that foot behind you, diagonally. Plonk the toes on the ground. Make sure you can touch. You can feel all your toes. Take an inhale, look over that right shoulder. Breathe. Take 3 breaths here. Again, if your wrists are sore, lower down to the forearms. There's always ways to make these shapes. The aim is not to kill yourself. The aim is just to use the practice of yoga to get into your body. Good, inhale, bring it all the way behind again. Knees back under the hips, fingers spread apart. Take an inhale, cat-cow. Just take a couple of rounds. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the nose. Exhale, push the mat away, coming into neutral spine. Curling the hips up to the sky, curl the toes under. Just bend the knees first and then slowly find your way up to your downward facing dog. So you get up there and you're like, I'm tight. So bend the knees, one at a time. Paddle out the heels. Look at your fingers, spread the fingers. Paddle out the heels. So push back through one heel, push back through the other heel. Good, come high on the toes. Drop your knees to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hips. Heels to the ground. Do 2 more of those. Inhale, come onto the toes. Slowly drop the knees. Exhale, lift the hips. Heels to the ground. Good, inhale onto the toes. Drop the knees and slowly walk the hands back towards the knees. Your toes are curled under. Tuck all your bits in that are hanging out. Oh, those bloody bits. Take an inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring the hands down through center. Hold them there. Good, now take left hand behind on the hip, right hand behind on the hip, fingers pointing down. Draw the shoulder blades together for me. Take an inhale and a little back bend. Start to draw the shoulders back. Elbows, draw them together, lift the chest, draw the belly button in, and look up. Now if your neck's stiff, keep your head neutral, look forward. If that feels easy, maybe one hand finds its way to that heel. Toes are curled under, so the heels are closer. Draw back, open up, take 2 more breaths. A little back bend to get us started. Slowly making your way out the way you got in. One hand to the hip, other hand to the hip. Take a breath here. Exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Step that right foot forward. Good, back knee's on the ground, left knee's on the ground, toes curled under. Take an inhale and reach the hands up above the head. Spread the fingers, draw the body forward. Hip flexor releasing. Relax your shoulders. Bring the hands down to heart center. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, take a little twist. See if you can get that left elbow, right knee. Bring the palms down and press the body up. If you'd like to float that back knee, a little balance, float the back knee, gaze to the ceiling. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Bring the left hand down to the inside and reach up with the right hand. A little twist. Rotate the hand, rotate the wrist. Fingers, open them, feel alive. Reach. 1 more breath. Good, bring that right hand down, frame that front foot, look to your big toe. Back leg steps all the way, like halfway in. Toes pointing to the same direction. So, looking down at your big toe, both legs, try to straighten that front leg. You'll probably still have a little bit of a bend in. Take an inhale, add length. Exhale, fold in. Look at your belly button. Think about drawing that right hip back. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now here's a good place for a block or a tin or a pillow. Bring it to the inside of that foot, that front foot. You can place your hand on your block, on your tin, on your pillow, and reach the right hand up, rotating, twisting. It's revolved triangle shape. Good, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, try to open out a bit more. Drawing that right hip back. 1 more breath. Good, bring the right hand down. Remove your block, your pillow, your tin and baked beans. Good, slowly. Step left foot to right. Bend the knees and come on up on an inhale, all the way up. Palms touch above the head. Grab your left wrist, take a little side bend. Inhale up through center. These just feel so good because they add length to the spine. Inhale, nice and tall. Look up, open out. Elbows, or open the arms, whatever a back bend feels for you. Squeeze the bum, support the back. Inhale, nice and tall. Reach up. Exhale, fold all the way in. Chest to thighs. Soft knees for me, hands on the shins, look out, flat spine. It's a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Look at your knees. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms down to the ground, soften the knees. Step back with that right foot and drop the back knee. So you should be on the opposite knee than you were before. I'm just going to tie my hair back. And we're going to take an inhale and bring the hands above the head. High lunge. Now, back toes curled under. Draw the hips forward for me. Look up. 1 more breath. Try to reach up through the side body. Lengthening. Bring the hands down through heart on an exhale. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, right elbow, left knee. Twist out to the left. So find your shape. Now press the hands down, lift up through the sternum. Take the gaze to the ceiling. Take 2 more breaths here for me. Maybe that back knee can float off. Check your balance. That front ankle, right? Really going to town here. So either knee down or leg up. There's no shame in this game. Good, look down to the toe, release. Right hand to the inside of the foot and reach up with the left. Dragonfly twist, look up, maybe squeeze the fingers, rotate the wrist. Hello, Buddha. Take one more breath. Good, look down at the big toe, bring the left hand down. Step back, back leg halfway in, both toes pointing, same direction. Right, the farther in your foot is, the easier it is to bend over, okay? So take an inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Slight little micro bend in that front leg. You don't ever want to kind of lock your joints out. Draw the belly button in, draw that left hip back, that front leg, draw the hip back. One more breath. It's called pyramid pose. Take an inhale, maybe grab your block, your pillow, your tin of baked beans, or maybe it's tomatoes. Yes, 22 years in America, I still say tomatoes. All right, inside hand, inside of that foot, hand stays down. Other hand, left hand, reaches up to the sky. So find your shape, then breathe. Lengthen the spine, exhale, open out a bit more. Take one more breath here, revolve triangle. My shoulder doesn't like to play this one. It's all good, right? Don't worry, I feel it in my body. Draw that left hip back. Exhale, release. Remove your block, your tin, your pillow. Step right foot to left. Nice, bend the knees. Bend the knees all the way down. Inhale, come up, you're in chair pose. Reach the hands up, look up. Lift all 10 toes for me. Now open out to the right, swing that right hand all the way behind. So hands are level with the floor, gaze over that shoulder. Knees are still bent, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side, open out. Good, inhale, come back to center. Come all the way up, reach up, a little back bend. Exhale, fold all the way straight back down the center of the body. Hands to the floor, in line with the toes, bend the knees for me. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back with the left foot. Drop down to the left knee. So you're back in your little forward runner's lunge. Let's toe heel that right foot to the outside edge of the mat for me. Let's walk the hands forward, drawing the hips forward. You can lift the knee and take it back a little bit more. We'll just take a little break here, a little rest to hit a posture called lizard. So beautiful for getting into this hip. You can maybe take your right hand, open out that hip a little bit more. You can gaze up and over the shoulder. So you're getting a release in this left hip and this right inner thigh, right hip. We're just get stuck in there. That's what I say. Beautiful. Bring both hands down. Walk the hands all the way around to the left side of your mat. Finding your feet up, finding your butt up in the air. Outside edges of the feet parallel with your mat. Fingers right underneath the shoulders. Take an inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Look at your belly button. Maybe walk the fingers back. Now you may be up here thinking, what the bloody hell does she mean? Walk the fingers down. So again, block, pillow is a good place. Or bring your hands onto your shins, the outside edges of your legs. Just don't push back on your knees and hang out here. Right? It means we've just got a little bit of work to do on your flexibility. Take one more breath. Bring your hands to your hips. Take an inhale and slowly rise. Nice and slow, because when the head's upside down, the blood's rushing to the head, right? We don't want to get dizzy. Exhale. Draw the heels in, so toes point out the shape of your hips and bend down. Good, take an inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, open out the arms to goddess pose. It's 90 degrees, spread the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades back into the spine. Take an inhale, come up, straight legs. Fingertips touch. Exhale, other side. Dip down, what am I talking about? Other side, no other bloody side. See, my brain is running ahead. Inhale, fingers touch. Notice how that happens when you have coffee. Good, inhale one more time. And dip down. And hold for me. Good, spread the fingers. Maybe right hand comes down to the, right elbow comes down to the hip. Reach overhead, left hand. Still maintaining that dip. Good, inhale, other side. Left elbow comes into the side. Right hand reaches overhead. Good, inhale, release. Come all the way up. Palms touch. Rotate your right toes to the front of the mat. Look down at your back foot. Rotate it round. It's about 45 degrees. It brings the hip round, you see. Open out the hands. Nice and straight. Reach forward. I'll shift back a little. Reach forward so you can't reach any farther forward. Right hand comes down to the shin. Maybe it reaches the floor, but I want you to let it reach without collapsing forward. I want you to stay open. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate, open to the back. It's called triangle. Inside thighs, rotate them out. Gaze up at the hand. We've got 2 breaths left here. Breathe. Good, look down at the big toe. Left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Drop that back knee towards the ground. And step in, both feet together. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Come on up to chair. Lift the hands. This time, left hand comes behind, swing it behind. Gaze over that shoulder, reach forward with that front hand, reach back with the other. Now, check your knees are in line. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. Sit down a little deeper, exhale, other side. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center, come all the way up, palms touch. Lean it back, a little back bend, and fold it down the center. Awesome job. You're still alive, right? Inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We'll do one more of those. Inhale, look out, lengthen, hands on the floor or the shins. Exhale, take your palms down. Take the right foot back this time. Drop the back knee to the ground. Slowly rise. Lift up for 1. And then take the hands down. Bring those hands to the inside of that left foot. Toe heel, left foot out to the outside edge of the mat. Come down into this little lizard stretch. So you can curl your back toes under, walk that back knee back, and bring your hands to the inside. Again, if you're struggling, that's why you block a pillow or a tin of baked beans. Right? You can place your hands, just gives you a little less to kind of fall into. Good, take one more breath. Frame that front foot, slowly start to lift that back knee. Step the foot in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. So that front knee, a slight micro bend. Slowly rise all the way up. Dip into that front knee for me. Into that warrior number 1. I want you to open out to the side now, both toes Parallel with your mat, take a back bend. I'll turn this way. Shoulders together, clasping the hands this time behind the back. Good, inhale. Draw the hands down, look up, shoulders together. Slowly fold in. Crown of the head to the floor. Reach the hands overhead. Look up at your belly button. Take 3 breaths here. On the next inhale, hands into the lower back and slowly rise. Slow, slow, slow. Good, exhale, ground down. Release the hands, look down at the toes. Left toes point to the front, right foot, bring it round 45 degrees to bring that hip around. Extend the hands out to the side. Triangle this leg, left side. Left leg forward. Reach, reach, reach. Left hand falls down. Right hand reaches high to the sky. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open out a little more. Good. Look down at the big toe. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes down. Bend into that front leg. Step both feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, palms down. Step the left foot back. Keep the big toes into the ground. Lift the heel off and slowly rise back up. Good. Bring the hands down through heart. Dip into that front knee and just breathe. This is like a little rest. Now you can always go back to child's pose if you're getting out of breath, but don't let your mind tell you you're tired, like, oh, I'm bloody tired, this is not relaxing. Trust your breathing, trust your body. Push a little more than you would normally think you can. Good, I want you to slowly draw the weight into the front leg. Gaze down at the floor right in front of you. See if you can float that back leg to fly. Now you can go grab a wall, grab a bed, grab something to help you. Slowly lower down. Keep your gaze steady on the floor. Don't look at your phone because you'll fall over. 3, 2, 1. Drop the back foot. Bend the front leg, open out to warrior number 2. Front toes forward. Good. Look at the front finger. Settle. Rest. Breathe. One more deep inhale. Deep exhale. Seal the lips. Good. Inhale. Bring the palms touching. Straight legs. Look up. Exhale. Dip down for 2. Inhale. Come up. Exhale. Dip down. Windmill the hands down to frame that front foot. Take that right foot back to downward facing dog. If you'd like to take your vinyasa, you can. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Take one more breath. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Take the right foot back this time. Stay high on the big toe. Inhale, you come on up to a crescent lunge. Now if you're wobbling, take the feet farther apart. You'll get better balance. Right? You kind of just step a bit farther apart. Bring the hands down through heart. Take a rest. Take 2 breaths here. Draw the belly button in. Good, slowly starting to make your way into that front leg. Slide that foot in if you need to grab something to balance and hold. Let's go. You got time. And we lean it forward. It's warrior 3. Flex the back foot and maybe drop that right hip a little. Gaze at the floor. Steady body, steady balance, steady mind. Slow breathe. One more breath. Soften that front leg, back foot down to the ground. Inhale and open out to warrior two. Left leg forward, left hand forward. Gaze front middle finger. Take a breath. Exhale. Inhale, bring the palms together, straighten the front leg, look up. We'll do 3 dips. Take it down, slow the breathing down. Inhale, lift it up. We've got one more. I think I can count properly to 3 at least. Good, dip it down. Windmill the hands down to frame the foot. Take your left foot back, drop down to both knees. Release the toes, knees together, sit the bum back on the heels. Take the hands behind, palms up, forehead to the ground. Take 5 breaths. Child's pose, just an alternative way of child's pose, resting. Got 1 breath left. Good, now take your hands onto your heels. So your hands are right there, just make sure you can see. Hands onto the heels, cupping the heels. And I want you to draw the crown of your head, top of your head, as close as you can to your knees. So tuck your chin in and slowly, see if you can lift the bum up a little. Lift up, suck the belly in, lift the tailbone. It's called rabbit pose. Take 2 more breaths. Good, slowly lower down, lift up, nice and slow. Inhale, reach the hands up. Good, bring the hands down through heart center. Find your way onto your bum for me. Stamp the feet into the ground. Well, don't stamp them, place them slowly. Take them to the outside edges of the mat for me. Bring your hands behind you, fingers point to the bum. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw those knees over to the left. So bring them all the way down. There should be space. Your right knee shouldn't be touching your foot. Gaze over the shoulder. Good, inhale through center. Exhale, other side. Look over the shoulder. Good, follow your breath, let's go. Let's do 5 of those. Inhaling through center, exhaling to the front. Last time, back where we started. Good, now sit on up for me. I want you to rotate the direction of your knees, right? Mine are facing left. So I'm gonna, hi blue, rotate my hands all the way around to the left. I'm gonna sit up and slowly see if I can draw my chest down to the elbows, down to the ground. And relax the head, take a few breaths here. Good, slowly rise. Rotate the body back round to the front. Draw the knees over with you and take them over to the other side. Make sure there's space between the knee and that front heel. Good, sit up for me. Take an inhale, rotate the same direction as the knees. Slowly lower down, let's take 5 breaths here. You can come down to your elbows. Chin relaxes, eyes closed. Good, slowly rise. Come up onto your hands. You come out of these poses nice and slow because they're twisting the spine. So we don't mess around with our spine. Bring the knees back up, walk the toes together. Take the hands down by the hips. Good, now let's work the core just a little bit, the belly. A little bit of balancing on the tailbone. Lift one foot up for me and other foot up. So this is option one. See if you can keep your hands on the floor and lift. And you know what, if two's too hard, lift one for me. Just try. If you've got both up, maybe palms face up. Lift up through the chest, the shoulders. Look at your toes. Maybe you want to extend the legs long. Lift up a little more. You might shake, wobble, but it's only for 3 more breaths. We got it. 2 and 1. Draw the heels in all the way. Maybe grab those feet, cross leg. Take an inhale. Lift up, spine nice and tall. Look up. Exhale, slowly fold forwards. Take 5 breaths. As you find your shape, maybe you take another breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk the fingers forward a bit more. Settle down, chin to chest. You've got 3 breaths left. Good, slowly walk the hands in. Take them behind the back. One more time. Bring the toes in front. Let's do one more round. Your option, maybe 1 leg. Maybe 2 legs, maybe 1 hand, 2 hand. You go 4 left or maybe lift. Should have done that on the last breath so I don't have to hold. Lift it up a bit more, look at your toes. Good, release. Draw the heels in. Now, this time, actually soles of the feet together. Let's go here to butterfly. Bring your hands onto your feet, open them like a book. Take an inhale and exhale slowly, fold forward, chin to chest. You can take your elbows, press them into your knees and use your elbows to get a little bit more active stretch in there. Look down at your bits. Good, slowly rise. Draw the knees together. You know what? I don't know what, I haven't figured it out yet, but let's do one more round. Hand, hand, lift up. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. I'm breathing fast through these. No, not that fast. 2 more. 1 more. Draw the feet down to the ground. This time, open them out to the side. A big wide, it's called wide angle butterfly. Upavishta Konasana. Alright, I'll do it this way so you can see. Maybe take your hand, grab your flab, pull it back. I want your sit bones connected. Take a deep breath. It's all good, we're doing alright. Inhale, we're moving through the body nice and systematically. Warming up, releasing energy. Exhale, bring the hands down to the thighs and slowly start to slide the hands down the legs. So you kind of get to your bite where the hip socket stops you moving forward. That means your bones locked somewhere. There's bone meeting bone, compressing, and stops you going any farther forward. Maybe your hip compress is way down here, or maybe it's all the way up here. Just try to bring your chin to your chest and be okay where you're at. Maybe bringing the hands now underneath the head. Take an inhale, try to lengthen up through the chest. Think about your vertebrae growing and then walk the hands forward a little bit more. Chin comes into chest. Now maybe flex the feet. See what that does. Ooh, that releases some stuff behind the knees. 2 more breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale. Good, slowly rise. Let's bring our feet together. Let's shuffle our bums forward. Bend the knees to the ceiling. and slowly lower down onto your back, nice and slow. That's it. Ooh. Perfect. Bring the hands down by the hips. Mind you, nothing in life is perfect, except nature maybe, huh? Right, draw the heels in towards the bum. Take an inhale out, in and out through the nose. Good, on your next inhale, I want you to draw your belly button to your spine and watch how your tailbone tilts up, right? So start to press through the heels and slowly let that vertebrae by vertebrae rise to the ceiling till you get all the way up. Please do not move your chin now. Close your eyes and just listen to my voice. You're pressing up. Your fingers are pressing into the mat. Your chin is locked into your chest. When you move your head in this direction, you can hurt your neck. We don't want that. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting at the neck, lower down. Slow exhale. Follow it all the way down. Notice as the tailbone presses in, the belly rises. So do one more cycle. Draw belly button in, tailbone tilts. Keep it going. Slowly, slowly lift. You press into the heels. You press into the hands, the shoulders. Chin is locked. And slowly take it down. Tailbone, press it into the ground. Belly rises, and then one more time, suck it in, tilt the tailbone, lift up. This time we're going to stay up at the top. Maybe you can shimmy the shoulders in, clasp the hands underneath your tailbone, and press up a little more. If not, leave the hands there, reaching towards your heels. Draw the heels towards the bum. Imagine they're pulling towards the bum and your knees are pressing forward. More muscles start to kick in. And slowly lower down. It doesn't have to be so pretty this time. Draw the knees into the chest. You can rock a little side to side. Gives you a nice lower back massage. On the top of that hip too. Feels good. Hugging the knees back into the center. Just extend your left leg long, hug your right knee in towards the chest. That left leg, maybe hover it for a moment off the ground. Drawing the knee in, pointing down with the toe. And relax the heel down onto the ground. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, draw that right knee across the body. Your left hand can hold on. Your right hand can come out like an aeroplane wing. Slowly, slowly bring that knee across. Right hand, turn the palm up. And you can turn slowly the right head towards that right hand, so opposite way. See if you can see that. Nice spinal twist. Then slowly drawing that knee back in towards the chest, releasing the back nice and slow. Hugging with both hands, right knee to the chest. And exhale, let it slide down, slowly drawing the left knee now in towards the chest. Right knee in towards the chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a little rock side to side. And when you're ready, right leg, take it all the way back down, hovering that heel off the mat as you squeeze the left knee in. Really reach with that right toe. That's it, reach, reach, reach. Let that right heel come onto the ground. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw that left knee across the body. so that the foot rests on the ground. Open out left hand to the side like an aeroplane wing. Take the gaze over that left side. You can close your eyes, you've got 5 breaths here. Nice soft, soft breaths now. Slowly, draw the hand in, hug the knees in, give yourself a big squeeze. Stamp the feet back down into the ground and let the knees fall apart. Soles of the feet are together. Maybe left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. And just breathe. Feel that breath coming into your belly, underneath the hand. Just think of one thing you're grateful for today. One thing. Fill your body with that energy of gratitude. Right? It affects your electrical, energetic system. And when you're ready, just slide the feet down the mat. Take the hands down by the sides. Let the palms face up. And take a few minutes of rest. This is the most important part of your yoga practice. So this is where many want to get up and just stop, but this is why we do yoga. This is where the magic happens and the integration of all the energy that you've got flowing starts to settle in the body. So take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale. Just rest for me. Soft inhale, soft exhale. Just lay there for a moment. Just coming back into your body. Just taking your attention to your toes, slowly moving your toes, slowly moving your fingers, taking a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. When you're ready, you can slowly draw your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And just find your way onto one side, whichever feels good. Just rest your head on your hands, make a pillow. And when you're ready, slowly pressing yourself up to a cross-legged seated position on your mat. Bring your hands together at the heart. Chin can just rest. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Nice soft sigh. Inhale through the nose. Lifting up with the spine. Sigh it out. One more time. And sigh it out. We'll end our practice with a little Sanskrit blessing. It's the language of yoga, which came from India around 2,000 years ago. Sanskrit blessing. It says, you can say it after me or just say it in your mind. It goes Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. It means may all beings be happy, may all beings be safe, may all beings be free from suffering. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Hi. Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. Is it time to go home? That's my boy. I love you. I love you. Yeah, I love you. I do. Yeah. Well done, everybody. Blue, as always, knows when it's time to wake up. All right, hope you are feeling good. Well done. Come on, time to go. So tomorrow, I've decided to challenge myself. I've been doing yoga with you now for, what are we on our 8th day straight, right? It's doing me good. I hope it's doing you good. Please press a like, leave me a comment, leave me some feedback. And please, please, please share with your friends, right? Let's get people doing yoga, trying something to, help the mind during this period. Tomorrow, 30-day challenge. It's called the WTF Your Life. Yeah, I mean, in one sense, it means what the flipping heck is going on with your life, with our lives, right? All of us together going through this crap right now. But it stands for wake up, trust, feel your life. That's the name of my life coaching business, WTF Your Life. Like, if you wake up and go, WTF happened to my life? WTF am I doing with my life? WTF am I supposed to do with my bloody life, right? So lots of meanings in there. A little bit of cheekiness, but a lot of depth. So 30 days, I am going to put together, we're going to practice every day. You're going to join me, it's for free, right? My offering, it's kicking my butt, it's kicking your butt nicely, gently. we'll do yoga every day. You'll have options. I would like you, if you would do me a favor, go to my YouTube channel, ANNIKA Keeland, subscribe for me. What I'm going to do on there is place some yoga videos, all our daily videos, but also some extra, more relaxing yin videos. So if you're tired one day, you have an option, you can go there. That's your space, any time of day, to take a yoga class. I'm going to teach you how to meditate, right? Shut it down, go a little deeper, a little bit more peaceful. And we'll do a daily journaling practice. There'll be questions I'm going to ask yourself. I have been doing a lot of work personally the last 2.5 years, which has taken me to Bali, to India, to Nepal, traveling, working with healers, working with amazing, incredible masters in their skills of healing, spirituality. So I'm just going to share some things that I've learned to hopefully help you through this period. All right. So tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time, join me. I'm gonna, on my page, I have a Santosha Yoga for the studio. So you can check in there. I will create a group. Also, I'll post everything on that page where you can interact and share your feedback. So all you need is a journal, yourself, a mat. And if you do have a block or a pillow, that would help. We'll do 30 days. Throughout 30 days in April, all right? I think it'll transform us all. Have a think of why you would want to do this, right? What's it going to do for you, all right? Crystal, are you in with me, darling? You're very big part of my journey. Crystal over there in Thailand, my dear, dear humanitarian, amazing friend. She was the first person brought me to Nepal to work. So, all right, guys, so 30 days. It's the WTF Your Life Challenge. Starts tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's try 30 days, all right? See you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time, all right? Lots of love. Look at these dogs. Hold on. I got to show you the dogs before we leave. Come on, slobs. You don't just get to hang out. Well, you do. Just kind of like us. Come on, let's go. Downward dog. Oh, Bodhi. I named him Bodhi after meditating under the Bodhi tree. So I hoped he'd make me chill out. Blue, come on, say goodbye, because we got to go and have a cup of tea. Come on. Yeah. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a beautiful day.